The first thing I'd like to start with is Freedom Voice. Freedom Voice has been in business 13 years. We're a hosted PBX company. We have over 21,000 customers. And what's very important is we're month to month, which is very unusual. The industry is starting to come to that, but we're month to month, and our average customer stays with us between 5 and 7 years. So you know we must be doing something right, because we feel if we're month to month, that keeps us on our toes. It keeps us honest, because we know our customer can go away anytime they want. So that's one really good thing, and we're also debt-free. Most of these companies that are out there, there is 387 hosted PBX companies out there. However, last year, 87 of them disappeared and are gone. They are totally gone. We don't even know where they went. Okay, so that's really important.
Global Touch being one of them.
Oh, yep, there you go. So,
yeah.
So you know, I feel your pain. These people had, hundreds, 200, 300 customers, and they were all left standing there holding the bag. Well, I'm one of the few companies that, one, we have VoIP engineers on staff. We just didn't go out and buy a switch and say, okay, now we're in the hosted business. We went out there and we built our switch from the ground up. We have our own in-house voice engineers, VoIP engineers. When you call our technical supporter service, you're not getting India, you're not getting Canada. It's right here in our building. So we have a really good culture, and because we are month to month, we can be more aggressive. Owning our own technology is important, because about 30% of our customers, we do special applications for them. We think outside the box. For example, if you were to go to a Packet 8 and tell them you wanted all kinds of special screen pops, this, that, and the other thing, they're going to look and say, not going to happen, because they don't own their own technology, and we do. We have our own source codes. Very important stuff, and we're debt-free. We're not being held by bean counters, venture capital groups, angel money, long-term debt. None of that. Our company has never taken a dime, and we give money to charity. We do a lot of good things. We give back to our community and nonprofits. So, having said that, we are now embarking on getting the right people to represent our product. And one of the key features is we do not sell direct. We used to, but we don't do that anymore. The policy here is we have our own marketing team. We generate a lot of leads. Our website is about 60 pages deep. We get a lot of calls coming in every week. And the way we take those calls is I have a big map. I have dealers like George in every major city across the country. A call comes into us. They are interested in hosted PBX, which is becoming more and more and more every day. What we do is our job is to educate them. We don't just give a quote over the internet and try and sell direct and cut out our channel partners like yourselves. What we'll do is we'll talk to them. We'll tell them all about us. We'll tell them all about the product, get them all excited. And then what we do is something very important that nobody else does. We sell the importance of local presence. And what this is going to give you, this webinar is not going to give you the expertise. That's where George comes in. But what it's going to give you is the knowledge of applications. Once you see everything this does, then you put on your thinking hat and say, okay, this will work for small companies, big companies, large companies. And once you know the applications, then you can go everywhere and sell this, because this is application selling. You're going to see something out here that's pretty cool, that's pretty easy, it's affordable, and you're going to look at the reports, things like that. And then we're going to give you the tools so you can present it well, and I'll go over that too. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you briefly, give you some basic knowledge of what a hosted PBX or our hosted PBX can do for you. And from there, you're going to just be able to just look at it and say, okay, this will work in a restaurant. This will work in, I have a guy with 5 dry cleaners across the city, only 2 or 3 phones in each one, but now they can look like one big switch, and every dry cleaner is just an extension away, and he's going to save a lot of money. So it'll just, there's an ROI tool there. I mean, once we look at this, that's all you need is, knowledge is king. I'm going to give you a basic knowledge, and then George will work with you on all the different applications. So let's probably take it from there, because I got a lot of ground to cover. But just, the one parting thought about companies, and especially our company, a true measure of a good company, whether it's George's or my own company here, is problems are going to happen. And a true measure of a good, and I don't care if you're AT&T, you know, IBM, whoever it may be, problems are going to happen. Microsoft, it's the true measure of a good company is how do you handle those problems? How do you run and hide from it? Do you try and put a spin on it or a happy face? Or do you meet it head on and bust it and do the right thing? And that's our culture here. We meet everything head on. We try to do the right thing. And every time we fix a problem, we have a system in place never to ever duplicate it. So let's get on with that.